And welcome back to your favorite German podcast. I am your dumpling, Kelvin.
And I'm your sauerkraut, Sascha. And
Together we are sauerkraut dumpling. Yeah. The best start in a while.
Yeah, seriously. So energetic.
Dude, Sascha, describe to the listeners what you saw when I walked in the door.
A horrible jacket.
No, the best. The most German. I out-Germaned you today.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. It was raining a little bit, like a very tiny bit today.
And by the way, now it's not raining anymore. It's kind of mean, right?
Fuck, now the sun's out. Shit. But I was wearing my Jack Wolfskin
God, I hate this brand.
jacket, waterproof, and my Jack Wolfskin pants, waterproof. Dude, I felt the most German out there. There were Germans with like a t-shirt or something and they were getting soaked in the rain. I was looking at them like, yeah, bitch.
Maybe Liam can next make a sketch out of Jack Wolfskin.
Yeah, Liam, hit us up. Let's do a collab.
Oh, by the way, you know Liam always is wearing this bag, like from upper right to lower.
Yeah.
I also did this in the past, and because of Liam, I don't do this anymore because I don't want to look like the typical German. But
Is that a German thing?
I also thought, is it really a German thing to wear the bag like this?
Isn't it a British thing to do that? I don't know.
No.
I think so. Is it a German thing?
I don't know.
No,
but I'm not wearing it anymore.
It's a people thing. It's a fashion thing. No.
And I was really feeling good, like, hey, it's so practical and it looks cool. And then I saw Liam with his sketches and I thought, fuck, am I doing the German thing here?
No, dude, that's not German. That's not if he was wearing socks and a Birkenstock.
But he's wearing socks with Birkenstocks.
Then that's the German part. That's I approve. I approve of his, behavior. This is good. He's integrating very well. Maybe Liam and I should have a German face off, see who's more German.
Oh, it's would be interesting. Like,
I'm gonna win, dude.
You win?
I think. I'm just gonna pull out my German passport and be like,
ha! But he's married to a German. I think he's also German now.
Yeah, that's more German actually. Your wife being German, that's like a trump card. Shit. What is my trump card? My German trump card is.
Do you have Birkenstocks?
it was my passport. Yeah, the Birkenstock and the socks. Yeah.
Do you have Birkenstocks?
Yeah. Yeah, of course. Yeah. I'm German.
Dude, when we were at Comic-Con and the guy, you asked,
there were more than one. There was more than one.
You asked, do you have Birkenstocks? Do you wear them with socks? And plenty says yes. And I thought, why lie? Why don't you lie at least?
Because they're proud Germans. Germans who wear Birkenstocks in their socks are proud Germans. Just like Germans that, don't take their work seriously.
I would have lied to you. If I were in this moment Birkenstocks, I would say, it's not a Birkenstock. Fuck you.
I bought a knockoff Birkenstock because they're so expensive now. Dude, Birkenstocks used to be like 60 euros.
No, always 100, right? Why is it not always $100?
I bought mine for like maybe 60.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's only once they were acquired by the French, what was it? Good Prada?
No idea.
Birkenstock got bought over by the French, the billionaire, the richest man in the world.
Okay.
Forgot his name, but like that's when it became more expensive. But that's also why he's so rich.
Due to Birkenstocks.
Yeah, he just made things more expensive. It's a good business model.
So how do we earn more money? Just make it more expensive.
Just add a zero. Add a zero divided by 2. That's what you do. Yeah, but speaking of making money.
Oh, that's a nice. It was really.
Yeah,
smooth, man.
You see what I did there? Yeah. Topic of the day.
Office work.
Yes. Office life. Office work.
God save our souls.
Working in an office, yes.
So the last episode was a little bit dry. This one will not be dry.
This one, I hope, will be a lot more interesting. Even though it's at the most boring place imaginable.
It's funny, right? How interesting the most boring place can become.
Actually,
If you
you
spend
were
8
telling me
hours.
some pretty interesting stories about people at work during the parties. You're saying like,
As a Christmas parties, you mean?
yeah, how like people, you were seeing condoms in the sauna.
Yeah, but this is a real thing. I'm not lying here. So we have a sauna area and a shower area. And the funny thing, after the Christmas parties, you usually find you use condoms there.
But you say condoms more than one.
Yeah.
So people are taking turns. Oh wait, no
Not
wait.
yeah, I don't know.
Wait.
Turns,
No. I'm sorry. I'm too innocent. I'm in Europe. People are doing it together. It's a massive orgy.
I don't know.
That seems like a European thing.
I don't know this.
That's a European thing. I'm sure it's all at the same time. The condoms are, if you do a test, forensic test, they'll tell you
all the same DNA.
the life, what is it called? The lifespan of these sperms are all the same. It happened during the same.
Equal.
They all came at the same
They're
time.
assimilated.
Yeah. So work can be exciting, yeah, I think. But I would say
it's a clash of generations and also of weird habits. The one of the most funniest guy I encountered at my working place, I think he has a problem with his how's it called? His
thyroid?
Thyroid, yeah.
Like this thing.
Yeah.
On your
because
neck,
he always wear t-shirts.
Okay.
Like always. Also in winter when it's minus 20 degrees, he never wears a jacket. He always comes with a t-shirt.
He's not cold.
And if you ask him, he says, no, I don't feel cold. Why his body is freezing, like reacting to the coldness. But he says he does not feel cold.
Dude, I wish I had that. I'm always cold. I have whatever he has, but the opposite. I have a really healthy thyroid, I guess. I don't know.
And the funny thing is then with the windows, like in the pure winter, he just opens all the windows and it's a big office. And then other people say, it's so cold, close the office, close the window. And then, but I'm so warm.
Dude, but I think that's okay. He's not the weirdest guy.
I think it's funny, yeah.
Yeah, I think he's harmless. Dude, did you tell me about colleagues that are like super stingy, like super cheap? They'll just shower every day at work.
Yeah, totally.
And because they want to
save the water,
at home.
Yeah.
And they steal coffee beans from the coffee machine.
I saw it once.
Dude, that's fucking.
I even heard the conversation. So the guy who was at the coffee machine, we have free coffee at ours. He had a little Tupperware, was putting the coffee inside the Tupperware, and the person, who was refilling the coffee beans, those persons, they don't earn much. And the guy who was refilling, he was an old guy. He had one of those really good contracts where you earn fucking lot of money.
Yeah, sure.
And so the person who wanted to refill saw this cheap ass movement. And then the other guy say, I have to work at the weekend. I have the right to drink also coffee at the weekend then.
Serious?
This is what he's saying.
Yeah, he definitely he knew he did something wrong.
Yeah.
He's just...
Otherwise he wouldn't have tried to protect, right?
But the beans are not that good either, though. Are they good?
Oh, they are good, yeah. They are bio and so the quality of the beans is good, but the machines are adjusted to make the coffee super strong.
Oh,
this is why after you drink 2 cups you have to shit like
yeah, I don't drink a lot of coffee. I almost no coffee, but I definitely get this. If I drink it, I go to the bathroom.
Shit,
dude. But I cannot shit at work.
Oh, I can.
So in the beginning I couldn't, because I'm a very particular shitter. That's why I said we became better friends last time, because I took a shit at yours. But at work, if I really want to shit and I go to a bathroom, because we have many bathrooms, if there's someone in the toilet stall, we have normally 3 or 4, right?
Yeah.
If there's someone in one of them, I'll fucking leave and find one without anyone.
Actually, I also do this. I also prefer, if I have to shit in a toilet where nobody's in.
Yeah, dude. It's either that or the complete opposite, where you're at like a really big airport with like 20 stalls or some shit, 10, 15 stalls, and there's just like everyone's shitting. You go inside, it's like a symphony of, farts.
all those sounds. One day you need to record those sounds. You know, if we have better equipment, we need to record and make a song out of it.
Yeah, we're next sauerkraut dumpling experiment. See who can stay the longest in a public toilet.
I will buy a tent, make I don't know, fry sausages there.
Dude, no. But I have to go because, you know, when you're traveling, it's, you know, sometimes you just have to go. But in those situations, I feel okay because you're kind of like, you're part of the background noise because everyone's shitting. So I'm just like, okay, I'll put on some headphones, listening to like music so I don't hear the shit noises and I'm doing my thing, you know, like in the middle, not good. It's too intimate. If it's like you and another guy, no. You know how some people are like pee shy? I'm like shit shy. I can't do it next to another guy.
Talking about funny noises, when you go into the airport, into the plane, you know, then you also hear all kind of noises there the human body can create, like hachi, cleaning the nose,
Yeah, true. But
yawning.
Have you ever heard
farting, everything?
But I think this is why they don't soundproof the planes. Planes are really loud, right?
Yeah.
But I think there is a way to make it less loud. But I think they purposely don't do it so that you don't hear the guy next to you farting. Because I've never heard anyone fart on a plane because it's so loud. And you smell it, sure.
Yeah.
But then there's like fucking 30 people around you. You don't know who farted. So it's like, you know, no one's getting punched.
Plane right. So there's also this Instagram photo of this Chinese person who was presenting the new generation of seats for Echo, and it was this half standing, half sitting seat, and he was looking at the camera and smiling.
Dude,
and everybody thought, okay, he has to end up in hell.
Dude, this sounds like that Ryanair, you know, the really cheap airline.
It does sounds like Ryanair, yeah.
Yeah, that Ryanair guy was like, Ryan from Ryanair. He was like, I'm going to create a plane with standing tickets. But he said it's going to be €1. Okay. €1 standing tickets.
This is worth thinking, right?
Or let's say €5. I think I'd pay €5. Standing ticket, fly to Milan. I'll stand for an hour.
But not to China, like 12 hours.
No, fuck that. No, dude. That could be an experiment, though. I would try it.
Okay. For this podcast, I would do it, actually.
I mean, flying to China for €5? Yo, I'd do it, actually. If I was in university, I'd definitely do it. But anyways, back to work.
Office.
So, what are your thoughts on working remote?
So the funny thing is, starting this year, all the big CEOs of all the tech companies had the same philosophy. We want our employees back to the office.
Yeah.
It's like
Elon Musk started, right?
It's like they all met up, you know, in their common sushi place and said, okay, how can we annoy our
How do we make their lives even worse?
What if we ask them to come back to office? Yeah, let's do it. Then first Elon Musk, then Apple, then Facebook. Come back, guys, come back.
And then us. Yeah, so we have this 3-day-a-week thing. I think, I don't know if everyone follows this.
I don't follow it.
I don't follow it for sure, but I know some German colleagues that do follow it.
Yeah.
But it's not so bad. Like if we don't do it, I don't think anything happens, right?
Because we're in Germany, back to the overall podcast topic, office work in Germany. In Germany, we have a really strong employee representation. We can't get fired easily.
We have unions.
Unions,
yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We can't get fired easily. And if the CEO or the board of members decides shit, it might be declined.
Yeah,
unions.
But did he go through the union to do this?
No, he didn't.
Did he get approval? No,
he didn't. But it's also not yet approved.
Yeah. So, but in India, I heard from my Indian colleagues.
Yeah,
there are people there taking everyone's names when they come. Self-appointed Stasi people, like, you know.
So I hit an article. I read an article that Dell is offering hybrid options or fully remote. But if you decide for fully remote, they say you are out for any promotions.
Serious?
Yeah, so you will not be promoted anymore, but you're allowed to work remote.
So if you've been there a long time and you have a good salary,
Yeah, like if you're an architect, senior architect, right? And you know, okay, my career is not going anywhere anymore. Let's go then remote. Yeah.
And then the CEO of Dell's like, I'm fully remote now, guys.
I don't care, actually.
I have the most money in this company. I do it. Maybe that's why I'm not the CEO. But I think I have a good boss. So he's like, he's based not where we live. He's based in like Stuttgart.
Okay.
So he told me like, I cannot police you because I'm far away and I will not do it. So you do what you want.
Mm-hmm.
So he's super chill. I like him.
Oh, that's cool.
And I think the good thing with working remote is, all right, you can wear whatever the fuck you want. You know, especially in the summer, I'm in my underwear half the time, you know? It's just too hot, man. It's like 30 degrees here. And
we don't have air condition. You know, the thing is, Germany becomes more and more like Italy from the climate during the summer times, and yet we are not equipped accordingly. So in the summer, it's just like working in an oven
with a bunch of stinky white people.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, white people kind of stink sometimes.
Yeah, agreed.
I think just the PSA, Asians generally don't stink.
Oh.
Including me for now.
Yeah, you smell like an angel.
I'm an angel. Yes. Okay, what is like the weirdest thing you've done at home working remote? Like while you're in a call?
You know what comes now. Of course I went shitting during a call.
Dude, that's normal.
That's all.
Yo, but my worst fear is taking a shit while I'm in a call and accidentally turning on my camera. Because you know how like...
No!
Honestly, that it's happened before when I was at home. Because of the time difference, I was having dinner, and we had these team calls every day during dinner. And there was one meeting, the phone was on the table, so you see my chin from my chin to my, like, you know, this direction. You see most of my chin.
Also happened to me once,
in my face, and I was just looking at the screen and eating. And then halfway through, I realized no one had their camera on except for me, and I was just eating my dinner while like they see half my chin and my face.
And some food dropped down.
Yeah, and no one said anything. I think they were enjoying the mukbang.
Yeah, well, I just wanted to say that YouTube channels like this.
It's like those kids with bad attention span, you know, when they listen to something, they need to watch someone playing a game or eating. That was me.
So my wife had a funny situation. Okay, she was in a call, and one of the other managers, he decided to have a shower, and out of a sudden the camera jumped on. I don't know, maybe some water splashed on the pad, you know, and then the camera was on, and then they saw him in the shower, like not completely naked because the shower was closed, and then the other managers, okay, we should answer the call here. Blah, blah, blah. But to be honest, I also went once in the shower during a call. So I asked my wife, hey, when you see that the people are leaving the call, please also take me out of the call, okay? So I was in the shower, I came back, and I was the last person in the call. And then I said, but I asked you. What did you? And then, oh, I'm sorry, I just didn't see it.
Yeah, no, I sometimes just leave. I don't care. I'm like, I'd rather them know that I don't care about the meeting and leave than them seeing me shitting on the toilet or something really fucked up. Yo, but so I was working remote even before the pandemic because when I was, in my previous job, we were traveling a lot and stuff. I had the weirdest remote call with a guy. I was in a call with an Indian guy, a customer. I don't think it's remote. I don't know what he was doing, but he was on call with me. Mid call, he was taking a piss. He didn't mute. It was a one-on-one call. I could hear the whole time he was talking to me, and I hear this, the piss noise.
Okay, now I have to ask, how long did he pee? Like minute, 2 minutes?
It was like a good 20, 30 seconds. It was like...
Just imagine, it would have been for 2 or 3 minutes. I mean, at one point you will ask him, dude, are you a horse or what? How can you pee like 2 minutes in a row?
How much beer did you drink, dude?
Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot.
I don't know. I want to say, like, is this a cultural thing? Is this normal? Like, he didn't feel... I didn't sense any change in his tone of voice, right? We were talking for like 10 minutes, and then midway through, like after 10 minutes, he went to piss. Still talking, and then he flushed, and then we continued.
You also heard the flushing then?
Yeah, of course, dude. Yeah. And then we continued talking. I didn't say anything.
I mean, who can we ask from our friends, Like,
I don't know. But I swear, I think this is like a power move. Because he's like, I'm the customer, you're my bitch. I do whatever I want. That kind of thing.
I don't care. If I have to shit, I would even shit now in front of
Yeah.
you.
If I just need some more coffee.
Okay, let us finish quickly, sis.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, different times. I think now people are so used to remote work. You hear kids crying in the background. It's so normal.
Yeah.
I actually like it like this.
Well, I read an interesting article. So we have this chat at ours, results of working remote, because several colleagues ask, and I think for a good reason, is there scientific proof that you are more productive at work? And actually, there is a science studies from Stanford, and they found out if you work at home, you are 10% less productive. This is true, but you are also causing less cost, because when you are in the office, electricity cost is coming, also water cost for using the toilet,
drinking coffee,
all those costs. If you accumulate it, they make up for the decrease in productivity, and overall it's like a zero game. It doesn't make any difference if you work remote or in the office, according to Stanford.
Yeah, I think it makes sense. So I would say I'm not more productive at work. I'm more efficient at home.
Yeah.
Because I try and do what I have to do as fast as I can.
Yeah.
So so I can finish early, or I want to do something else. So I'm actually doing work very quickly.
It's also better for the environment, right? I mean, we talking about environment so much, and yet we are pushed to go to work, which is causing like emissions.
I don't know about you, man. I drive an electric car now.
You're superior to
I'm
me.
a superior human being. My friend,
and you smell like an angel.
I smell like, I'm just better. Dude, my friend just told me this the other day, and she was like, I told her I have a podcast, and she's like, you're just one of those tech bros in their 30s. And I was like, am I?
Tech bros?
Like a tech, like a guy working in tech.
Okay.
You have a podcast. I drive a Tesla, or I drive an electric car. I don't know. I own an Apple Watch. I guess. I bought stocks in, I don't know, tech stocks.
The next Apple thing will be in Ring. This Apple Ring.
The Apple Ring.
Yeah.
Like what kind of ring?
Penis ring.
Yeah.
And I have a penis ring for the Apple. Damn,
dude,
so cool.
I think Apple will start doing this at some point. An Apple ring and an Apple butt plug. What does the butt plug do? It reads your brain and tells you. It connects to your Apple Watch and tells you, all the sensors, your heart rate, your body temperature. Hey, it's a more accurate way to get your body temperature.
Actually, the butt can tell a lot of about your health, like how many the bacteria you have there, decides how healthy you are. And there are people who are eating shit to become more healthy, to be able to digest certain stuff.
The people that get this fecal transplant,
exactly,
right?
Exactly.
Yeah. So maybe Apple's gonna do some. Maybe they won't call it an eye butt plug, but like eye butt. I don't know, but maybe in a few years, if they do it, guys, they listen to this podcast. Someone at Apple listened, and they did it.
So to our listeners / Steve, would you consider
Would you? Yeah, Steve. Would you wear a butt plug if it told you everything about yourself, even better than going to doctors? Let us know.
Write us an email. Come on, man.
Back to office work.
Back to office work.
So wearing because we have to go back to the office now. Have you realized people wear less formal clothes now since we went through the pandemic? Or do you feel like it's still the same?
The thing is, we are in tech, and techies are less formal. So I realized that we are really less formal, not before, after the pandemic, but when I first went to customers, So
yeah,
when
true.
I saw customers and their employees, they look really fashionable and
it depends on the customer.
No, also depends a little, yeah. But compared to us, we are really
dude, you were in finance, you saw the fancy finance people. I was in warehouse. I saw the warehousing people. They weren't fancy, man. I felt more at home there because I didn't have to wear suits and stuff.
Dude, I was also once in service, and there were those truck driver.
Oh, the man, yeah.
From Poland, which smelled like vodka, and then they asked, "Man," they gave me the
fist bump.
Fist bump, yeah, and then
Dude, that's where I feel most at home. These warehouse people, super nice. They yeah. I enjoy being there. There are times where I was on site, and the warehouse had some issues, and we had to move some things out, and we did it by hand. I was helping them move boxes because the software was not working. So we had to manually pick up the boxes and move them around.
Oh, so they had software which was doing it automatically.
So normally you get this, automatic conveyor belt, these band, right?
Our company is doing that.
But we have software that can control it.
That's cool.
But sometimes when the software doesn't work and you need to move it to the other part of the warehouse,
so you are from this company. Yeah,
it's your fault.
Either way, you repair or you do it now.
Yeah. I was like, well,
I guess I have to do it then now.
I was stronger I had more muscles than I had brains, I would say, at the time. Now, I don't know. But yeah.
Funnily, working clothes was also on my list.
Yeah, I think the clothes... I think I would enjoy having people that are dressed nicer. If people dress really nice, maybe I go to the office more. Because, I go to the office and people are wearing slippers or Birkenstocks.
I mean, in summer, there was a guy who was walking bare feet around the office, also including the toilet, peeing and came back always the whole time bare feet.
Yeah, I remember you telling me this.
And there was another guy. I was at a salad bar and I started to smell cheese, and I thought, do they have blue cheese here in the salad bar? And I checked around, no blue cheese. Okay, what is smelling then so cheesy? And I turned around. It was a developer, long beard, long hair, metal t-shirt, little, really chubby, and he was smelling of blue cheese.
Dude, we have a shower that he can use.
He could even use a shower, seriously, eh?
Dude.
And I was running away, and then he decided he wants the same dish as I.
Though.
No, not this kind of cheese.
Not this kind of... Yeah, I hate cheese, dude. I bought for the listeners, Sascha a bag of very French snacks. There's cheese, blue cheese.
We should stick to Takis, man.
Takis was good. Yeah. The cheese, dude. The cheese chips. It stank up the whole room. It was not good. But yeah, my last point is talking about bosses.
Funny, it's also my last point.
Yeah, we have the same point, dude. We did this a long time ago. Okay, who's your do you have a favorite boss? What was he or she like?
Actually, he was an administrative kind of boss, okay? He was leaving me alone, and he was nice, and he never criticized me, and once in a while I even got a raise or an out of a sudden extra money package, you know?
Wow.
This-
Without you saying anything.
Yeah. So this was nice.
He's nice.
And he also said after I left him, if you have something on your heart, you can always come and talk to me. I can always give you advice if you need it. I really appreciate that.
That's cool. Yo, I don't think I've had a boss that nice, but my current boss, I think is my favorite. So he was like, yeah, you do what you want to do. Just I trust you. You get the work done. I don't care where you are. And I was like, what about more money? He's like, maybe we can try and do something here.
Mm.
And so he's nice. I think he's a good boss. But I had one boss. He's not the worst boss. I think the worst boss was this guy. He was just, I don't know. I wasn't the best employee, but he didn't care about me in any way.
Yeah. He tried to bro you down, right? He was young and
he didn't even try that. The guy who tried to bro down with me at least was nice.
Yeah.
This one was not nice, and he just wouldn't do anything. I was like, hey, I have some family issues. Could I go back to China and work for a while? He was like, I gotta check. And then he was like, no, I can't do it. Meanwhile, this boss is like, yeah, you do you. It's fine. Just don't let me know.
Mm-hmm.
Which officially, if I applied, I could also do it. But like,
yeah.
he's just relaxed. I don't know. Yeah.
As long as you do your job, right? I mean,
Yeah.
the only thing which is troublesome is the tax issue and the insurance issue.
I mean, I had to look at this. So if you're not out of the country for more than half of the year, so 183 days.
Half of the year even.
Yeah, because if you're out of the country for more than half of the year, then it kind of means that you don't really live here, right? Most of the time you're not here.
Okay.
But if you're here for more than 183 days, then it means you're mostly here, and tax-wise and everything else, it's fine.
No, not everything else, because now tax, okay, checked. But what about insurance? So the insurance is another thing.
Yeah, insurance is kind of tricky.
So while you are at your employee, not your private health insurance covers any incidents or something, but the company health insurance, which is even better for you, okay?
Yeah.
And it's also still covers you on the way towards work and on your way back.
Yeah, true.
And outside doing your work, it's your private one. But what if you are
working
remote outside of Germany?
You can do that even officially with us, right?
For a certain amount of time, yes.
Yeah, but then, so the insurance covers you during those times?
Exactly.
Okay. No, I mean, for me, it's not an issue. I'm not going to let the company pay for anything when I'm in China. As in, I want to be as little impact as possible.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do stupid stuff like this.
No.
So, I have insurance in China.
But
so
this is, maybe if you wondered, okay, why is it, by the way, like this? Why can't you not just work everywhere in the world? Why is it so prohibited? Yeah. It's really first tax issue, and second the insurance issues. And so European Union is working like for years on it to
make it like borderless. Almost,
yeah, exactly.
Right?
So borderless, that you can work everywhere in Europe, but they still haven't figured this out.
Dude, if it does happen, I see a lot of people going south. East.
The house prices here, no? They will drop like.
Yeah. Or, I mean, with the current temperatures, I think slowly we will become Mallorca. So you never know.
But let's talk about the bad bosses. This is actually more fun.
Yeah, I think it was that guy. He was just very very German. It wasn't, I don't think it was his fault. He was just German, very by the books. So he was like, well, officially you cannot do this. So I'm not going to let you. But I don't know if he didn't seem like a nice guy either. So
But he's kind of imprisoned because in such a big company as ours, the manager is not so powerful. You as an employee have more power over him actually. Like you can go to the ombudsman and complain, and then he has to argue, no, it wasn't like this. So you can make the manager feel a lot of pain in this company where we are right now.
Okay.
Let's just imagine what about other companies like smaller ones or family owned companies, and then it's a different situation. I did my traineeship at one, and the managers there, they made you feel inferior.
They're like, we are your actual bosses.
We are better than you.
You are my slave.
Yeah, kind of. You are my slave. And they also made fun of their employees behind their backs.
Oh, wow.
So they made fun of a certain employee in front of other employees.
It sounds... Were there women there?
There were also women there.
Do they try and do some shit with the women? It feels like people
actually,
like that.
One of those managers ended up in a relationship with a woman, yeah. With an employee woman. And the manager I talked about who talked shit, about others, he was even not promoted, but was pushed by the board of members of this company, becoming the next big boss.
Dude, I swear, I think we're too far from the board and that, but I feel like it's similar up there. It's like this cool, like you try and be cool and like it's all cliquey, who's with who, and like all political.
It sounds really cliquey, actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't know how it is here at our company, but at my old one, it was like the deeper you can crawl into the ass of your upper boss, the better it is.
The further you go, yeah.
The better it is for your career, yeah. And the guy who was chit-chatting poorly about other employees, he was really deep in the ass of his boss.
So he got raised
super deep. Just his feet were sticking out.
Yeah, he's eating from his mouth.
Hey.
Yo, but I heard a guy that used to work in our company, and he worked as like a secretary for a really high up board member or chair or something, and he was saying the reason he left our company was because it was so political up there. No one really had any vision. It was just like a Game of Thrones, like who's gonna stay, like everyone's just trying to stay there for as long as they can.
Of course. I mean, the payment is heaven. You are for 1 year in this area, and then actually you can retire.
Yeah.
I mean, our big boss, he doubled his salary. I mean, we
got lower salary.
The poor guy, he's forced now to spend 7 million. How is he supposed to spend 7 million?
How many Porsches does he need?
I mean, Porsche does not have enough colors and variety models,
for his
for his salary. Poor man.
I don't know this. I think he's done a lot. Our shares are okay, but like I think the board is not. I don't know. We're too far from it. I can't say anything. I think if you really want to be in there, you have to play their games, which means crawling up someone's ass.
Yeah.
And at least right now, I'm happy not,
At least right now.
I don't need to crawl up someone's ass. Maybe in the future, when I get used to like cheese, maybe I'll consider it. You're one step closer than me, Sascha. You like cheese.
I like cheese, yeah.
Yeah, maybe you'll do good in the,
I don't think so.
politics.
I don't think so.
No. You got any last words?
Maybe one last thing I would talk about, work-life balance.
Yeah.
It's good in Germany. So I think Germany is one of those countries where you don't work yourself to death.
People are very relaxed, especially compared to China.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I said this before, but like the normal like leave day, like number of days you can have, for leave is 5 in China. Annual leave.
And if you take
year.
them, your colleagues look weirdly at you. He's doing a holiday? Does he has too little to do?
I think if you try and take them all at once, 5 days,
Yeah.
people will be a little bit like, yo, what the fuck?
Was it China or Japan? One of those countries have a word for death by too much work.
I think this is Japan.
Japan.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Japan is crazy. Yeah. China is also kind of crazy, especially in these days. So a lot of people are like giving up on working hard.
Mm.
But compared to, dude, when we started, how many days did we have? Like 28, 30 days?
Yeah, and it didn't even take all of them. I still have 40 days of those times left. I didn't take in the
dude,
past.
I think I still have like 100 or something.
Mm.
Yeah. So work-life balance is good.
Yeah.
I heard stories where my cousins at the same company, when she writes an email on the weekend or on her during her holiday,
She writes an email on the weekend.
Yeah, I do that sometimes.
No, I want to do this.
Or during her holiday, her boss is like, "Yo, you're on your holiday. Don't do this.
Yeah.
I could be in trouble." And I was like, "That's." In China, if you're writing an email on your holiday, it's either normal or your boss is like, yeah, this is a good employee. Yeah.
So,
Work-life balance, definitely good. If you want to just chill, come to Germany. You don't even need to get a really good job. I think with the taxes and everything, you'll live okay, right?
yeah, it's like you live too much to die, but too little to live.
Yeah. They'll give you just enough that you'll live, but you're not balling in money.
Yeah.
You can't go on vacations all day. You can't go to expensive supermarkets and get all the cut fruit every day.
Yeah.
You need, I don't know, a side hustle or something for that. Yeah. But yeah, work in Germany overall, I'd recommend it. I worked in Australia, in China a little bit. I would say Germany is very chill.
It's true. So our listeners, I think, are pretty international. Tell us about your working experiences or about funny office stories. Still up for some mails?
Yeah, write to us. We'll talk about it during the next episode. Yeah.
I think the first guy now who writes us a mail, we need to send him an Amazon coupon or something.
We'll invite you to Heidelberg. We'll take you out, Steve.
Steve, I take you out, damn it, right? Write me a mail.
We take you out for a good night fun out in the ocean.
I mean, I don't know. Is Lucy still listening? No, right?
I don't know.
I was roasting her so much.
Dude, stop talking about Lucy. She's going to be angry.
Okay. But I would also take out Lucy, by the way. So,
okay.
If ever writes me a mail, Lucy or Steve.
All right.
Whoever's first.
You guys need to fight for it. Or both. I mean, if you write at the exact same time, we'll take you both out.
Oh, that would be interesting. Or we say, okay, now you need to fight to death. The winner we take out.
Yeah, we take a pool stick, we break it in half, and we're like, here, last man standing.
Enjoy.
But yeah, okay. I guess that's it.
Sauerkrautdumpling@gmail.com for mails, sauerkrautdumplingpod Instagram, and sauerkrautdumpling on Facebook. Write us on any channel or leave us a comment on Spotify. We will be happy about it.
Yep, I'm always on Insta, so just hit me up.
Yeah. All right.
And with that, stay German.
Bye.
Bye, guys.